I'm literally terrified for today's paint, y'all. This is what we're doing, but we're doing it entirely in crystals. So these are completed pins. They are just Q-tips. They're like a variety of sizes. So all I do is I take a plastic Q-tip here and I snip the ends off. I get this a little burnt. And then I'm just gonna press it to the bottom of this plate and I'm gonna let it cure. We're just gonna do this a billion times over and then we're gonna have to paint them silver. So we're gonna need that. I'm gonna need that. So that's what we need, right? I think that's all the pieces that we need. So let me cut those out. All right, so I folded it over so that we have two. And then just the neck bit. Okay, I'm gonna make sure this is long enough. Yeah, that's long enough. Make sure that they're facing the right direction here. I'm gonna grab my paints for this. I'm gonna do my little outlines on, we're gonna start with this one. We're gonna start laying down our red here. I'm just literally, you know what? Since we're gonna do this with crystals, I'm gonna go in with the crystals in the silver color. And it's not really gonna matter. I'm just gonna lay down this like base because I don't necessarily think I'm gonna I'm going to crystal it completely, but like it's not gonna be super perfect. So I do want to make sure, that I have like a base color down. Oh, that's silver or gold. Just kidding. This is gonna save so much time having these pieces done ahead of time. That actually looks pretty good for the like skin lines, except she has one at the bottom here. That should be good there. We're gonna start doing our blood sections. So I'm using, to give coloration on the blood, I'm using like 5 different colors of crystals. So we're getting some like shading in there. Okay, I think that's where we're gonna pause. We did all these pins today. I just need to paint them all silver. So we did all these, and then we've got this so far. So also, if you guys were wondering if I have enough crystals, I am concerned I don't. These are all red ones. This is about 10,000 red ones. This is about 40,000 clear ones. I do have more, but I'm hoping I don't need more. I do also have a plate of a questionable number of red ones here. This is like 5,000 black ones. Beans! What are you doing? Are you trying to be a bully? He is preventing Wolfpan from getting to the seat. This is why we started so early today, because we have to deal with a lot of shit. Are you using Elmer's glue sticks on your eyebrows? Yes, I am. So Eb, this is a drag tip. So drag performers will do this to like glue down their eyebrows and then they stay out of the way, because Pinhead has literally no body hair in any way, shape, or form. And like, I got hair and I'm not shaving my eyebrows off for you guys. It is a very helpful tip. All right, I'm putting on a bald cap. I'm gonna look like the most attractive I've ever looked in my life today, in case you guys were wondering. But I do want to be careful that where I like stick this is an easy spot for me to blend. So we are doing full crystal Pinhead today. So I'm just gonna break down my plan because I've done Pinhead a couple of times now. So we made all the pins. We made all of our pins here. These are gonna be the last thing that we put on the look because every time you put in a pin, they have to like stay, but they also like, if I move my face and stuff, they'll wiggle and fall off. So it's a pain in the ass. So we're gonna do as much of the crystalling as we can. We'll have to leave some space for the pins, and then we'll do final touch pins, or final touch crystals at the very end. With the female Pinhead, she has some like coloration in her skin, so we're gonna try and give some coloration so that it's not quite so flat. So the base color is actually pretty good. I'm not mad at this. I think we have a good base color. So we're gonna set it with powder. We're gonna start by sketching out our lines where everything's gonna go. She's a line that splits down the middle of her face, so we split the middle of the face here, and it comes... That was actually pretty straight. That's impressive. Okay, so then she's got going across here. So we're gonna do all of the shading that we need to do in here, and then we're gonna start laying down crystals. I officially have done this look. This is time number 3. This is definitely gonna be the most intense version of this look, but I'm really excited to see how I've changed. So this is the first one that we did. And then this is the second one that we did. Oh, I love the shape of the eye that we created there. So I am actually doing my tight line today. When you do your tight line, it makes your eyes actually look smaller. And she has super small eyes. It also makes them more shadowed. It makes your lashes look darker. A lot of people think that tight lining is gonna make your eyes like pop more. It makes them smaller, and so I don't think it makes them pop more, but it also is what you're looking to draw attention to. But in this instance, I do want like small, dark, beady little eyes. Now I'm gonna start going in and I'm gonna start laying down crystals. I am gonna start laying down crystals the places where I can. So I'm gonna start with the red lines because the red lines are gonna be the easiest spot for me to start with this. I think I wanna start with my brown latex so that it gives me good coverage. I am being diligent right now and not forgetting to leave enough room for these crystals, but I suspect at some point today, I'm gonna start forgetting. So I don't know if you guys can tell, I am using several colors of red crystals to try and give it some shadowing. There's like a lot more pressure here because it's time consuming, but there's a lot less pressure in the sense that it just is crystals. Oh my fucking God, that's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited. But I am also seeing that I probably need to leave a little bit more space than I am, so I'll be careful with that. This is looking so cool. I'm pouring out more crystals because I don't have enough. And by I don't have enough, I actually do have enough. I just saw that there wasn't that many in this container. Whew. The latex near the eyeball. Stanky. Look at how straight that line is. I'm probably gonna keep going with the grids all the way back, but I wanna make sure that I can handle what I've got on here before I worry about every inch of my giant ass head. 'Cause no one's gonna see even this far back, honestly. I think I'm gonna deal with like the big top of the thing at the end. Cause like, you guys can't see that far up on my head. Whew! I think our red is mostly done. We're gonna need the red again. I didn't even use, I bought like black red I didn't even use any of my black red. So for the neck piece, how sick! We'll tie it onto the very end, but like, hello? Hello? It's gonna be so cool. So I'm using all different sized crystals. Oh my god! Look, we got our first little section! Only 100,000 to go. I think I might do some small like black and purple to give it some like gradients in some areas so that I get some like depth. And we'll do these guys like up around my brow bone. I think what I might end up doing to give some shading in here is like throw in some of these like blackish crystals randomly. This is gonna be how we're gonna get some shading in here. There's absolutely gonna pass a point today where I'm like, I just want to be done with this bullshit. But we're not there yet. I think I do want to put a few sections where I'll do like a darker gem in there just to give it some breakup. I want to try and see if I left sufficient room to get one of these pins on. We're just gonna test one. Okay, that worked. I left room, guys. I'm gonna leave that one there for as long as it'll stay there. I am super impressed with how the pin is staying though. When sections are finished, we can add pins. Guys, this is cool as fuck. Hours in and we have done a good chunk of the face. I'm super proud of us. Yeah, I like the darker ones up on top. This is the problem with the pins here though, is like certain areas, they move. It's like some of them want to cooperate and some of them don't. I feel like this is a very boring paint because it's hard to talk and do this at the same time. And normally I just like chat at you guys the whole time because I know I'm typically not a fan of like silent streams, but this is very hard to like concentrate. I have a whole thing of pins that I made. So these are Q-tips. We made them on stream last week. Because I'd made them all by hand, they're not all like perfectly uniform and stuff. And so some of them lay better than others. Some of them also like, this one's on the shorter side, so it will need to be like one of the Q-tips in here versus like on the edges. Because the edges are so far back, they need to be longer. But then there's also the problem of like the ones that want to lay a certain direction and they shouldn't. And like the one that I'm about to put on here right now, it's such a tiny little head, I don't know that it's going to be big enough to actually like grip. He's kind of gripping. The hardest part about these pins is also like remembering where they go. I want to get more of this done so I can put the neck piece on because the neck piece is really sickening. Okay, we're just gonna hold this here real quick. This is a weird spot. It's stuck. I can do the little bit of the mouth bit right here. Okay, now I'm gonna attach this for reals. So these go, wait, they go like this, okay. Yo, this is looking so cool. Alright, I think I'm definitely gonna need to crystal this section. Damn. I was hoping I could get away with this, but I can't. So here we go! Guys, we're in the final stages! This is where having another set of hands would be super helpful though. I'm actually very pleased with how quickly this is coming together because of the amount of work that was done ahead of time. Like, we're still at, what am I, 8 hours for today, 6.5 hours the other day. So we're at 15 hours, but like, that's not horrible. All right, so I just gotta get to here. And then I gotta do here. Okay, home freaking stretch. And then we have to do this. And then we're done. We have one little strip left! And then we have to do this. Okay, that's actually a very accurate color based on what the lips look like, so. Guys, should we crystal the lips too? I think we should. Oh my god, okay. This is turning out so sick. Okay guys, serious question. Do we put lashes on this? You say yes? Okay, we can put on lashes. Oh my god, okay. I'm honestly like super thrilled with how this turned out.